Good morning, good afternoon. Sorry I'm late. It's on the phone. I know. I will not take another call. All right. Let's see. What do we got going on? We got stuff going on. All right, here comes the creek. Love that. It's like a creaky old door. All right, here's where we're at. Okay. Oh. All right. Fabritag. Bog of Eternal Stench. Here we go. All right, so we have this done, the outside, and normally I would put rickrack on here, but I looked at this and I thought that would look really cool. So that's what I'm going to put on here. So we're going to get out Fabritag, the Bog of Eternal Stench. And I'm going to put this down first. Okay. Morning, Christine. How are you, my dear? All right. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right. My knee is status quo. Oh, wow, yeah. My knee hates me. But, you know, I still don't need surgery. Okay. You know, that's a plus. I was really starting to think I was going to need to have the surgery. But so far, no. They gave me this medicine that's supposed to help, but to be honest, it's not doing a whole lot. Well, We shall see. Maybe over time it'll be better. I don't know. And I look at it this way. There's two ways that this can go. One, this can be like the worst of it because it's new and it's a new pain. Or this can be a sign of things to come. But for now, we're status quo. I'm hoping that it's just that this is new, and so it's, more uncomfortable than it would, it will be going forward. And I just have to learn how to manage this pain. We'll add it to the repertoire. But the good news is it makes me think about my head a little less. Okay, we need to turn this a little bit more. Here we go. Sorry you guys can't see this. My apologies, but I have to get the corners straight. That means I have to turn it this way, which doesn't, bode well for anybody else seeing anything because it's off camera. I apologize. In the meantime, I've glued my fingers to it. Okay. Now, let's... Napkin. Okay. That does not want to stay down. Hold on. There we go. All right. I'm going to set this to the side to dry. All righty. Just put me down now. I honestly thought it would be my back that would take me out. Apparently not. Okay. So now we looked at a bunch of different things and we decided that we liked this on the side best, but what's the problem with it? It's very white. Nothing on there is white. So we're going to use our Vintage Photo ink and just kind of brown this up a little bit. Not all of it, but, you know, not totally, but, you know, a little bit here and there. Just want to take the glaring white off of it. There we go. Let's see, that's Mobetta. And then this is going to go right here. So we're going to Fabri-Tac our hearts out here on this. Don't get me wrong, I have this like love-hate relationship with Fabri-Tac. One, it smells like crap. Two, like the minute you open the bottle, the expiration date has been set. So if you don't use a lot of Fabri-Tac, I know it's more expensive to get the smaller bottle, but get the smaller bottle. Because if you don't use a lot of this stuff, you're just going to waste it. Seriously. Because it just gets really gummy in there. I wish I could figure out a way to make it less gummy. All right, so I'm not totally gluing this because we're going to put the stitching in over it. And I'll come back and tack down anything, you know, that needs to be tacked. Hi, Francis. All right, so we're letting all this dry. That means we're going to make our stencil for, you know, our pattern for our spine. So our spine is 2.5, so we're going to do a 2 1/4. So let me go get a scrap of paper here. I need a piece of scrap paper. Okay, I have a piece of scrap. And it is 8.5, 2 1/4. All right. At 8.5. Yep. 2 1/4. And we can go 2 3/8. All right. All righty. So let's do the thingy first. There's our center. And 1 inch down. About 1 inch down. Get that straight. And to the line. There we go. All right, then we need to go the other way. Well, that was totally crooked. Okay. Pen, well, pencil. Right there. Okay, what's that distance? It's 1 1/8. There. And there. Kick him out. Tell him. It's my office. Damn it. Get out. All right. Top. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? What's next? Oh, yeah. A, B, and C. And now I want to fold these. Let me get a metal ruler because that works better. I don't know why the metal ruler just works better. Okay. There we have it, our template. And now we're going to need our little pokey board. Here's our pokey board. We've done a lot of poking on this board. All right. Let's get the pieces down. A. Now, I'm just going to make sure that everything's in the position that I want it in. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay. All right, this is A. And we're going to do those very important marks first. Turn this over. Get these back ones done. And then we're going to check our template. Yeah, I think that'll work. All right. Here we go. Center first. It's a thing of beauty. Okay. I know I have 3 sets of clips. I just can't find them. In all fairness, I've reorganized everything again. I found one. Gotta be more. Oh, where did my big clips go? Oh, where can they be? Oh, there. No. Okay, not in that drawer. I'm going to slap myself later because I'm probably going to find 50 of them, right? Okay, well, let me get those out because I'm going to be using those later. See, I couldn't find this the other day. It's right here in the drawer. These ones aren't big enough. Bigger. Well, fiddly fat. I'll find it. I probably put it on something and said, oh, this will be safe. Hi, Rudy. Seriously, I probably put it on something and said, this would be a safe place for it. When I was putting the new computer in. And now I don't know where it went. Well, we'll have to make do. This is B. Let's take a look at B and make sure we got everything in the position that we want it in. It's usually preferable before you start popping holes in things. Okay, I'm good with that one. Let's go ahead and move this one to the B line. And let's get it in there. And these are for hemming pants or skirts or whatever. I think that they are fabulous for holding together my book pages. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take that out. Beautiful holes over there. And C. C is going to be, we're going to ragtag this one. This is our center. Let's make sure we've got everything where we want it, though. Nice and high, like that. Yeah, okay. That. In the middle. There we go. Yes, okay. So, that side. And this side we'll do with clamps. A. B. I gotta keep the marks on them. This is C. Okay. We're going to move this over to the C line. We're going to get it in here. Hold on. This whole signature's wonky. There we go. Try this again. That's better. Okay, you see that at the top. That's why we put the T there, so we know where the top is. Down in there. Shimmy this over. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 5. Okay. That is all of those. Perfect. Now we're going to bring in our book cover. And again, I put it on upside down because that way when I turn it over, this is A, this is B, this is C, but I don't have the eruptions, right? I hate those things. I think they look very bad. Okay. Okay. That is that. And there's the eruptions on the inside. Okay. Okie dokie. Now, we want to thread these on. So I'm going to go ahead and take these off of here. I don't know if we want to add these or not. Maybe too kiddish for this one. Not those. How about some pearls? Pearl buttons. I might have some pearl buttons. Let's look at the buttons. Where's the buttons? Buttons, buttons. Who's got the buttons? We got buttons. Let's go. All right, we have buttons. So let me move this real quick and we'll pick some buttons. Buttons. Let me get the big tray. All right, take out the play buttons. Here we go. We have buttons. Okay, but we don't want buttons that have shanks on them, like this, because, you know, these shank buttons, because they won't lay flat. So I'm going to get rid of the shanks as we go through, and we'll look to see if there's anything in here that we like. Oh, I'm going to have to remember that one. Teddy bears. Okay, let's see. This one has a nice vintage look to it. I kind of like that one. I don't know if the holes are going to be big enough, though, but, you know, we'll work with it. That is a shank back. Wow, it's a big button. That one kind of has a vintage look. There's going to be buttons all over the floor when I'm done. These flowers kind of look vintagey. Let's take some of those. I don't like that with the overall appeal. That could be vintage. Like that. Ooh, that's definitely vintage. What do you think of that? I got a couple of those. Let's see if I have more. We have a white one. That's a shank. It's definitely a shank. That's pretty, but it's a shank back. To be honest, I like shank buttons. So we have this one. That's a flower. We could do a whole flower motif. I think I have these in other colors. I'm looking to see. Ooh, I have it in yellow. Let's see. Shank. Wow. No. Do have yellow. I guess the best way to do this is just grab a handful and look. Well, that's a pretty button. I don't know if you guys can see that. That one's cool. Okay. Oh, yes, I have a lot of yellow flower buttons. There's a green one. Ooh, that one's cool. But we're looking at flowers right now. Let's see, what is this? Oh, it's a snowman. That's flower. That one's cute, but it's a shank. Shank. Shank, shank. Too small. These are lovely, but they're shanks. There's another green one. There's a green one. Here's a big yellow one. That looks too kiddish, though. Too childish. The green one. Apparently, something I had green and yellow flower buttons. That's a shank. That's a shame. Here's a yellow one. It's a little kid face. That's a shank. Here's a leaf, but I think that's too green for this. All right, what do you guys think? Let's bring the cover over and take a look. So here's our cover. So we have these clear ones. We have this white one. Let me have one of these white ones. Wow, that is an interesting button. We only have one of the white, so it's going to look a little odd. See, the problem is I use more shank than I do anything else, so I have a lot of shank buttons. That is a really old button. Let's see. Or we could just go with these. Or we could put shanks on it. Like ones that have smaller shanks, we could put those on there. Like these more flat shanks. That's a pretty button. Any suggestions? I take any suggestions at this point. Just go with the green and yellows. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh, this is going to be a testimony to creativeness. Okay, here we go. As a flower. Okay, these. Ooh. Back in the jar. We need to get a bigger button jar here soon. Okay. There's these too. Nah. Nah. All right, buttons away. Okay. Now I need to get out my binding kit. All right. What color are we going to bind this in? I'm thinking cream, maybe? Apricot. Let's see. No, it's got to be brown. Be right back. Got to be brown. Brown. All right, let's look at all the colors we have and see. Just went out and raided the store. That is the one good thing about being a seller. I can raid my shop. All right, I have chocolate. This is a really nice chocolate brown. And I think that's a contender. Let's see. I think the oak is too orange. The blonde is too pale. I have this dark brown. Maybe we'll look at that. Yeah, okay. I have mahogany. We can check that one. I do have cream, just very off-white. Ooh, I have this light brown, which I think might work. All right, let's look at those. Okay, so this is the dark brown. It's almost a black. And I think it's too dark. Too dark. Okay. We have the cream, which I think is too light. Okay. All right, so here was the chocolate. I think that's too red. Too red. All right, so we're down to light brown and mahogany. I'm going with the light brown. Not apricot. Okay, light brown. And a thin needle. Okay. Okay, so for anybody watching this, that's new. This is waxed linen. And I prefer to use it when I'm binding my books because the wax, you know, from the friction, the wax tends to stick to itself. And that helps seal the knots. So all right, let's get A. Now A is going to get flowers, so let's get these off of here. And I'm just going to put them here for now, and we'll figure it out. Okay. So this is A. So we start in the middle. A. And I want to go through the applique whenever possible. Okay. Now you can use anything you want here. Because you just want to put something on there so you don't pull that through. Okay. A. All right. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the booty. I hate doing this, but I think it has to be done. All right. All right, here we go. We are going up. Did I? I did. I sewed around the book. That's a dumb thing to do. I don't know. There are days I wonder how I managed to get out of the bed and not kill myself. All right. All right, that's one. And down. And this one is yellow. I know it's not very exciting for you guys when I stitch a book because I have to put it where I can see it, you know. All right. Trying to avoid the thread. Okay. Here we go. Looking good. All right, we're going to go back down through here. I got to make sure the button's out of the way. Through there. Down through there. Oof. So, there. All right, that's two. Next one is going to be a yellow. And this one, ooh, that goes right through the lace. Okay, I can do it. I can do it. No, I can't. All right, back up. My flower is upside down. Let's make sure we get that right side up. Then we're going to come up through this last one. Through the paper, through the book. This one is green. There we go. Back down through there. Yes, yes. Okay, this one. Okie dokie. Now go under here. Bring that out. For left or right? I need to go right over left. Right over left. See that? Even tying a simple knot drives me nuts. Okay. All right, that's one in. Take these off. That's one in. Let's take a look at our buttons. The second one is going to be easier because we don't have to put the buttons on that one because we're only doing buttons on A and B, A and C. So we're going to put B in, which is this one. And I think there might just be enough thread on this still. All right, down through the center. And up. So there's this guy. He has a channel, and it's called Below the Plains. And he does some quasi-archaeological digs. He digs up old outhouses from like the 1800s. To get, the bottles and stuff that are down there because those are worth money. They're vintage and they're collectible and people like them. I was watching one of his videos yesterday, and he pulled up some beautiful milk glass. Gorgeous. All right, these are driving me crazy. Oh, look, now I can see. And it was World War I era. So like the early 1900s. I'm telling you, the stuff is gorgeous. And all kinds of like different things. But the other night I was watching him, and he pulled a bunch of the same stuff. Like, what the heck is that hole? Like over and over and over again, he kept getting the same bottle. And I was like, what the hell? Hold on. I cannot find my needle in here. Where's my needle? There. Ah, there we go. Okay, that's better. And the bottles were all still corked and still had contents in them. And I was like, that's so weird, right? Because I don't think they really thought about expiration dates back then. You know what I mean? Well, it turns out that he did some research and found out that what it was is it was a product that was banned first in the territory, the Dakota Territory, and then later on across the country, because it was killing kids. So actually one of the first drugs that was completely outlawed because it was truly harmful to people, which I thought was kind of cool. It was like a colic remedy. But it had morphine in it. And so people were giving this to their kid thinking, oh, look at, he's sleeping so nice. No, he's dead. No, you killed your child. You overdosed them on morphine. And I was like, wow. But that was like way back in the day. Like the 1890s and stuff is when he found those, 1880s, 1890s. Two down. All right, I'll put the last one in, and that means I need to get a piece of linen because I'm out of linen. Oh, thank God. I thought I put that in upside down. I had to check. I've done that. Come on, you guys have seen me do it. Yeah, this is the advantage of having my own Etsy shop. I can go raid my stash. I have a stash. I have a stash for my stash. His videos are great. I love them. But yeah, he was going on about, he's like, I don't know what the heck is going on with this. This is, and he was just pulling them one after another, after another, after another. And I was like, wow, that is a lot of, one particular item. And then he did the research on it and he was like, wow. We're just going to pull this straight through because we forgot the put the button on. So let's try that again. See, I always forget the important part. Put on the button. Okay, now the button. Hopefully we'll stitch this from the right side this time. Not one of my strong suits. What can I say? Sometimes he finds like some really cool stuff. Not all the time, but sometimes. But the guy amazes me because like he can look at a bottle and tell you the manufacturer, when it was made. And like to me, they basically look exactly the same. But he knows. He knows where they were made and approximately when, and he's usually pretty spot on. Okay, that's number one. Here we go. We're going to go down this hole, down that hole, and then we're going to put on a green button. Put on a yellow one the first time. Green. Green button. Damn it. There we go. Up from the bottom, down through the top. All right, now we're going to go back down through this hole. Why does it always have to be such a pain in the butt? That one. And this one. No, we missed it. Hold on. There. Yes. There. Aha. I win. I win. What a mess. Here we go. Okay, got that. Go this way. All right, we got 2 buttons. Next stitch. Find my needle. We're going down. Down. There we go. And out. And tighten that back up. All right, what are we looking for? Next one is green. Green. In through the bottom. Down to the top. Okay. And through the hole. Urgh. So Hubbard's on vacation right now. Really? He took days off. Why did he take days off? He took days off so he could paint and do some work in the yard. Missed one page. There we go. One page. Right there. Okay. Yeah, I wish he'd take a damn day off. But no. He still thinks he's Superman, you know? All right, last one. Yellow button. Oh my God, I can't believe I got them all on there. In the right order. That's what impresses me, okay? Hi, Bug. I have the bug. He called me yesterday. Rescue me, Bima. Apparently his brother was in uber punk zone, being a brat. Guess what? We forgot something. Let me undo this stitch. Give me 1 second here. I forgot to go through the other side of the button. So I get this call. And then I tried to call him back because I got a message from him. So I tried to call him back. And I called him 3 times, and all 3 times he sent it directly to voicemail. I was like, you know what? I am not going to go get him. He is being a weenie. Excuse me. There we go. He says his phone did not ring. but I called him twice. So finally I called his brother because I knew he was with him. So I called his brother. I was like, where's your brother? He's right here. Put him on the phone. And within 2 seconds, I knew exactly why Buggy was calling me. His brother, who is his older brother, but like 4 inches shorter, and Buggy's probably got 30 pounds on him. His brother thinks that it's a really smart thing to be mean to him. What he doesn't realize is that he's going to be the smallest kid in high school. And he's going to want his little brother to, you know, have his back. Because his little brother is built like a linebacker by comparison. All right, we have 3 signatures in the book. I am so proud of us right now. And they're all going in the right direction. Oh, that's a bonus, right? All right. Now, since I used some of this, it now belongs in there. Okay. Get all this out of the way. All right, so we have a journal. Let's take a look at our edge. Oh God, I love it. I love it, guys. This is look at it. It's so perfect. Wait, I'm gonna do the thing right there. Yeah, okay. All right, so I missed a stitch right here, but that's okay. I'll just glue a button down. No big deal. Look at that. I love it. I love it. So it has this beautiful finish on it. We're going to move this one down just a little bit because it's a little close. There we go, right there. And we have that lace. I love the lace on there. And then when we open this up, we get all our stuff. We had a pin in this. I don't know what we had the pin in here for, but we'll, oh, you know what? It was probably, I know what it was. It was to finish this. One second, please. Hello.
Yes.
Sorry about that. I've been trying to get an appointment for Hubbard, and they've been not calling me back. They finally called back. All right, so we have this, 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 and then we have this little flip out. And we needed to finish this one. That's why we had a pin in that one. So we'll come back to it. And I think I wanted to change these 2 out. This is the center that I did on the first one. And then we have this one. Look at that. We got that little one in there. And then we have this, which this does not come out. This is just, you know, it's a sticker. And then we have our little writing space here, tiny tag there, that giant tag we did over here. And let's see. That's the end of number 1. Number 2 has the huge journaling card.
Okay, hang on 1 second. Honey?
1 second, ladies.
Okay.
Okay. Looks good. I made a little button card, and it's paper clip. That's kind of cool. Let's see. More journal cards. I love this.
I would need the next
That's the center.
one. Hang on, I'm writing this down.
Another journal space. We need to finish this one.
July 1st, you said, that's Monday?
So I have to go through here because there's a lot of these that need to have their tops put on. Nice big journal card there. Another flip.
How about 11:30?
My belly band. I love that belly band. Little tuck here. Pocket. Triples. This is that ribbon. And I added a little bit of lace to the edge of it. This is Adria's paper. And then that's a piece of that little baby dress. It's in here a couple of times. And then that flips. You got lots of writing space there. And then that needle book that we did. All right, so this is going to get a closure. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to use for it. But we're going to do that.
Okay.
Now, let's talk about some other things. So I was in the store the other day. I did a little scavenger.
Not much else to tell you about this fun thing.
I mean, I didn't really go to scavenger so much as I had some things for make sure you get the suite number.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the assistance. Have a fantastic day.
Okay. Wowzer. So we're not going to be using these in this journal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that to the prize pack for the drawing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you write it down?
Uh-huh.
Hold on. I need you to write it here. Thank you. Okay. So Amy and I were out doing something. I don't remember what it was, but we went by the we went by the thrift store, and I said, "Do you need to get magazines?" And she goes, "Oh, I always, need magazines." So we pulled in to see if they had any magazines, and I grabbed a bag, and that was all I saw in the bag. And then there was a pad on the other side, and I haven't even counted them yet. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, and then I gave Amy 2. 66 Disney postcards.
Those are some nice prints.
So, I may do these, as a buy the piece thing. Yeah, but I know because my brother works at Disneyland.
Categorizing by movie.
Yeah, I'm going to. My brother works at Disneyland, and these are $4 a piece, $4 to $5 a piece, depending upon which store you get them in. But they're like $5 a piece. So that's a hell of an investment somebody made on these, and I'm gonna sell them cheap. First, did they send that to you, or did you have them send it to me?
They said they had the information, so I'm assuming that they're either or. I don't know. I'll be checking my shit.
Okay.
You
Okay.
check your shit, I'll check my shit.
Here.
We'll figure out the shit.
Put those
in the middle.
away.
Where?
In the empty spot.
Inside the cabinet? There?
Yeah.
Okay. Here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So now we're going to be starting a new project. We're going to be making a needle book. So I went to the store the other day and I did a little. So this is going to be our base for our needle book. And then I found this one and I thought that is gorgeous. So, and it works, So then I said, okay, well, what can we do with it? So we got this blue, and then I got this green, because it's sort of in between. And then I got this gray, because there's gray in here. So this is going to be what we're going to use for our needle book. And we're going to start that tomorrow. And I'll be honest, this wasn't bad. This was only $2 at the Snobby. And then the rest of these were less than 40 cents a piece. Some of them are thicker than others. I really wanted something thicker here, but that was all they had. So I may have to look and see if I can find something thicker in the blue. But this is bolt felt, so it's much thicker than you would normally get. And this is really for decor, so it's a very tight weave. And then these are heavyweights. This one and this one are both heavyweight. This one is just regular felt, and it's just very, it's very thin. I'm going to see if I can find something heavier. But this is what we're going to be doing, using for our needle book. And then, just to make sure that I got everything in there, I found this at the Snobby. Not a bad price, not a fantastic price, but I think it works. It kind of has all the colors. So it's got needles and it's got pins and it's got some sew-in snaps and a thimble, and there's a pin cushion in there and a pair of scissors and a needle threader and a marking pencil and a tape measure. And then there's some thread that we can put in. So, and then see, there's a whole bunch of pins in there. So I thought this has everything that we need. So I grabbed it. It was $6.50, but that's not really bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Not for everything that you get. So we're going to be using this in our needle book. So we're going to be doing this starting tomorrow. So we're going to be starting this tomorrow. So we'll get it cut and, kind of map it out and everything. And then get this started, get this going. So yeah, this was a request. I think it was either Adria or Mari who requested the needle book. So we're going to be doing the needle book. And yeah, oh, here's the contents. It has a needle compact, 6-piece snap fasteners, 10 spools of thread, 1 measuring tape, 1 tracing wheel, 1 thimble, 1 dressmaker's pencil, 1 needle threader, 1 seam ripper, 1 pin cushion, 1 pin wheel, 6 safety pins, 1 pair of scissors, a wool needle, 6 shirt buttons, and 2 hook and eyes. So it's a lot of pieces. So I thought, that's cool. 41 pieces. So I figured that would work. So I grabbed it. I didn't want to do it pink, So we're going to do one of these. That's going to be our next project. We're going to make a needle book. Totally different. Not really. It's a journal for sewing. Mm-hmm. So we're going to be doing that. I have a couple of videos that I'm working on, some new projects to update the list. I have something I bought. I was really, really ecstatic about it. I was real jazzed that, we were going to have this thing, and I was going to do this really cool project. And, I thought, oh, this is going to be fantastic. Well, didn't work out the way that I thought it was going to, because the paper didn't do what I needed it to do. So what was going to be a project is now going to be kind of a project with a review. But Hubbard is off for the next 8 days still. So we're going to be going longer in our lives for a few days.
Have fun.
Because we get to have more fun, because we don't have to, here we are, it's noon, and we're still live, right? So we're going to do, we're going to be doing some, some longer lives for the next few days. June the 1st, his schedule changes, and he goes from 11 to 7:30, I believe. So I can maybe do some evenings. But our regular won't change. He's going to be off on Sunday and Monday. So I will still do Family Feud on Sunday and still be off with him on Monday, but I may be able to come on Tuesdays, so I could be on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You never know. So our schedule could change a little bit, but not by much. And at least for the next few days, we get to have longer lives. Because Hubbard doesn't have to work. He says he took the time off to paint, but to be honest, I think he took it off to play with Buggy. I don't know. So we have to think of a closure for this and a cover, something to put on the front. And do the needle book. And what else? And then I got a whole bunch of new videos to film and post. So that be it. That's all I got. I need a cigarette. I'm going to go out and get myself a smoke. And because my vape is dead, it just died a horrible, painful death. Which is to say that it is out of go-go juice. It needs to get plugged in. And I forgot to do that because we were swapping over the computer. But that's it, guys. That's all I have for you today. I'm going to go ahead and float out of here. And I may come on later this evening. I don't know. But that's it. All right. So until I see you again, if you're new here and you haven't done so already, hit the button for me and subscribe, like me, ring my bell, do all that fun stuff. Poke the old lady, you know, boop, boop, give it a poke, and make me happy. What else? Check out the community tab or the Facebook group. There's links in the description box below. Until I see you again, stay well, my friends. Bye-bye.